ребята, не ребята, это у нас... Это у нас First Descendant. Продолжаем, что-то там 3-й сезон. Так. Даже недолго думаю. Сразу в игру. Потомок. Мне надо... Ну-ка, если не то. Выбрать что-нибудь. А мне тут надо качать. Шорен. Докачать Шорен и все. Я счастлив. Что-то там, по-моему, должны были сделать. Сейчас посмотрим. Да. Да ладно, играть не умеешь. Так, ну-ка давай сгоняем, что там сварганили мне.
Oh, a special human child. What do you need?
Смысл усилий роста. Ну-ка.
Let's see. Yes, as I expected.
Is there a problem?
Not at all. It seems that your enhanced RK is providing more power to your body prosthetic systems than its specifications require. Do you understand what this means? As you've enhanced your RK, you've been providing your body prosthetic with increased energy. This was only possible through the development of your fundamental power, your RK abilities. Do you remember the crux of my theory? RK increases proportionally according to the growth of the descendant. This graph shows the increase in the power and output of your RK abilities. This isn't due to your body prosthetic. It's because your RK has been enhanced. A body prosthetic is essentially a machine. Machines don't improve unless they're replaced or new features are added. They also don't work at all without RK to power them. Your body prosthetic is outperforming its original specifications because of the increased quality of its power source, which is your enhanced RK. Your hard work, your RK, which has been enhanced by your efforts, has allowed you to maximize your machine's performance. You should keep working toward making your RK even more powerful. The stronger you become, the better the technology will be that the Magisters develop.
The absurdity of this. How Anais makes me laugh. She acts as if the results of a single case study are enough to prove her theory. Maybe artisan class is too generous a name.
И чё? Ты там
Now
должна...
what do you want?
Заявка на исследование клетки Хеллы. Утвердить.
Oh, a special human child.
Подожди,
What do you need?
потомок Хелли. Где тут ваш Хелли? Мне бы лунку найти. Последняя осталась. Хелли. О, так у меня Хелли почти собирается. Да ну на. Осталось только где-то вот это взять. Да ну на. Высокая сложность. Это можно получить только один раз. Могильник Калинга, пристанище. Блин, ну почему так тяжело все? О, обычная. Обычная. Так, ладно. И тогда тебя найдем. Что тут хочешь? Ксенокс?
Teaming up with me is the surest way to achieve your
Давай
revenge.
поговорим тоже поистине поистине достойные.
The results Anais has are far removed from what would happen in actual missions of yours. To think that she'd argue her theory has been proven based on a single set of results. These results are not a true reflection of what you would experience in a practical setting. Data obtained through a controlled environment with fixed conditions and parameters is meaningless. Battles have many variables. You never know what will happen, or when it will happen, or how. And if the enemy has advanced technology and weapons, it becomes even more unpredictable. The majority of your missions are to eliminate elite Vulgus who pose a threat to us. Your body prosthetic was not designed for you merely to handle low-level Vulgus. You are the perfect assassin, crafted to have exceptional mobility and an active camouflage system. You deserve a test that befits your skills, wouldn't you agree? Remember, the only true measure of your worth is your results in battle. Let us run the mock battle simulation that you kept failing against the Vulgus assassin. Then we will see if Anais is correct, or if I am. Any objections?
You act like I have a choice.
Huh. That's correct. You don't.
Number 17. Prepare a mock battle so I can test my performance limits. The target will be the Vulgus Assassination Unit.
I've already requested that Sienna simulate a mock battle environment for you. Head over to Sienna once you're ready.
Так, учебный бой. Погнали.
Would you
Сиена.
like to use the laboratory?
Да, погнали. Ждем. 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 Еще раз ждем. И поехали. Красотень. Так, учебный бой. Доберитесь до зоны проведения операции.
Simulation data set. Good luck, number 0.
This time I'll win, no matter what.
Черт, иммунитет. Ау.
Oh, Sharon, you've proved my theory. How does it feel to defeat a unit that has given you so much trouble?
It felt like my enhanced arcade definitely allowed me to use my strength to the fullest. It's clear that growing my arcade makes me stronger.
Your results were excellent, but you also demonstrated some flaws. As you've become stronger, you also need to upgrade your body prosthetic. Only then will you be complete.
Что это такое?
I lost again. Just like I did when it happened.
Don't take it to heart, Shannon. The simulation data was heavily weighted.
That should have been an easy win with my machine specs. Performance of my body prosthetic is getting better and better. Why can't I win?
Huh. Your jokes seem to be getting worse and worse. Machine specs? You're human, remember?
Human. Am I? What the hell am I supposed to do?
Ну да, это было уже. Давай награды какие там. Ага, получить. Бесплатно получить. Испытание. Какие-то испытания. Так, забрать. Да, что-то там было. Что-то я удалил.
Initiating ground interception response system. All available combat personnel and descendants. Please proceed to the Colossus guided capture zone.
Teaming up with me is the surest way to achieve your revenge. These results were unexpected. I felt aggravated that Ines' theory was right, and excited by how much you have developed. Two conflicting emotions warring within me. An arcade drive body prosthetic that uses arcade as its power source will inevitably be affected by the condition of the Descendant's arcade. I agree with the results that your enhanced arcade increased the efficiency of your body prosthetic. But I wonder, should that be your only goal? Should you not strive to become a stronger Sharon, not to merely have stronger arcade? You are a descendant with a full body prosthetic. You're a unique case. Compared to descendants who build their arcade abilities by pushing their physical bodies, you have clear limits to your growth unless we further develop your body prosthetic. I want to build you a high-performance body prosthetic that matches your development. I want you to aspire to greater heights of performance. But if you're satisfied with the results of today's mock battle, I won't hold forth on the matter any further. Your body prosthetic is the reason you can still be the commander of Colon, even though you've lost your limbs. The reason you have superior mobility in every battle. I hope you realize this.
Xanax isn't wrong. Even if my arcade keeps improving, if my body prosthetic can't keep up, it'll be useless. I'm sure he has his own motives for upgrading me, but I am a machine. I don't know if I have the right to say no.
Number 0, I apologize for the urgency of this call. I have something to report. Can you spare a moment?
I was thinking of looking into repairs, but... Understood. I'll be right there.
Так, мне куда теперь? Номер 17.
Do you have something to tell me? It feels like something's troubling you, number 0.
Excuse me?
I've worked with you for a long time. I can tell how you're feeling through changes in the tone of your voice and the look on your face. You look the same now as you did when you were handling the Room 0 incident.
What are you getting at?
In the aftermath of the Room 0 incident, you were dealing with confusion, shock, and sadness. You were tormented by problems you couldn't solve. But you told yourself you could not allow your emotions to get the better of you, and you remained Commander, number 0. Because if you faltered, all of Colon would falter. I realize that your recent interactions with Counselor Kusenix have unsettled you. However, you are the commander of Colon, number 0. I hope you don't pay attention to the whispers of outsiders. To me, you are not a machine, nor a descendant. You are my superior officer and the commander of Colon. Your strength doesn't come from your body prosthetic or your RK. Body prosthetics and RK are only tools. Even before you had them, you rose to the rank of commander because of your outstanding abilities and judgment. That is who you are, number 0. Please, do not hesitate any longer. If someone throws a rock to create ripples, you need to calm the water. I will act as your adjutant if it will help with this. I apologize if my behavior has crossed a line. I will gladly accept any punishment you deem necessary.
I'm not going to punish you. I should be thanking you. I'm a little shocked that you could tell I was shaken.
I'm sure you couldn't help it. It's extremely rare for a counselor to get directly involved. But there's no need for us to be affected by their actions. We have our duties to attend to. Now for the report. We have received intel on data hidden inside the Vulgus classified area in the sterile land. I believe we need to urgently investigate and gather more information. We await your orders.
All right. Time for some actual fieldwork. We'll begin by gathering more information based on what we already know. We need to track down all of the important data and see if there is a connection to the Vulgus assassination unit. If there is a connection, it may help me get revenge.
We've previously confirmed that there are several data processing facilities in the Vulgus classified area in the sterile land. I'll check if there are any ambushes planned and if we're able to collect those documents.
Good. Report back to me immediately if anything occurs.
В засекреченной зоне в пустошах. Это где? Пустоши, это здесь где-то. Погоди, тебе. Будешь говорить опять?
Number 17, Colon Special Forces, at your service. I'm glad you're here, number 0. Thankfully, not all of the data processing facilities have been destroyed. We couldn't gather all the information during the previous operation because we had to track down the Ironheart. But I think we'll be able to do it now.
I'll investigate the area. There's some overlap with suspicious locations from the previous infiltration mission. I'll cover the new areas. Number 17, you search the remainder.
Affirmative. Let's reconvene after we have more information.
Tracking coordinates. Tracking system activated. Switching to infiltration mode. En route to the nearest data processing facility.
I'm going to stop by Crandall after my shift and buy some eating cookies.
Так, мне что, надо изучить данные Волгуса в центре разработки оружия в пустошах. Ага. Это мне надо как-то добраться. Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка. Там какой-то мостик, что ли? Реально? Ага, вот мостика как-то надо. Слышь, налетчик, иди отсюда. Подожди, а что-то еще где-то ездить можно было? Так, мне как-то надо войти. Черт, я забыл, что тут делать, как тут. Так просто, ну ладно, спасибо. Так, надо как-то попасть. Как-то попасть, а как попасть, блин, я вот не знаю. А, во, да ладно, здесь можно сойти. И оперный театр. Заблокирована запись в взломе центра. Чё? А, еще одна, да? Так, блин, показываться надо сразу. Где? Понял, а как? Это как?
As I expected. Research data from the bipedal walking unit's mobility enhancement project. Huh. It's been divided and encrypted separately. What a pain in the ass. There are 5 coordinates where the data may be located. All inside the production area. I'll have to hurry if I want to find it.
Пустошах, пустоши. Подожди, я не понял. Изучите данные Волгуса в центре биоинженерии. Блин. Вот сюда. Подожди, как? Мне можно же как-то выйти, нет? Блин, ну вы серьезно? Вы будете по одной мне? И как я это буду отслеживать, какая она? Ну, допустим. Еще одна внизу где-то, да? Могли бы каких-нибудь персов выпустить, например.
Number 0. I've uncovered an encrypted Vulgus troop production plan in the information I found. I'm decrypting it, but that will take time. Given how urgently we need it, should I ask Eckert to decrypt it?
No. Asking Eckert would require radio transmissions, which might reveal our location. Send it through to my Asive. I'll decrypt it myself. Access code overclock. Code 0 activated. Initiating decryption. Production records 25% analyzed. Accessed user records 80% analyzed. Test records 64% analyzed.
Wait, number 0. That function is...
Это функция фигня какая-то. Что она несет?
Please be as brief as possible.
Овердрайв код 0.
Number 0. You said you would refrain from using overclock code 0. As efficient as that code is, it puts pressure on your cerebral functions. You've experienced memory lapses as a direct result of it, correct? The last time you used it, you lost the memory of one of your body prosthetic scans.
That's not a reason not to use it in a situation like this. We're on a mission. Have you forgotten that the mission comes first for Colon, no matter the circumstances?
I apologize, but I am concerned for you. As your adjutant, I think I should be.
I appreciate your concern, number 17, but again, we are on a mission. And as my adjutant, you should know better than anyone what this mission in particular means to me. I promise to not use the code going forward, which means I won't forget this conversation.
Understood.
The data we analyzed made it clear that they were working on a project that is similar to the production of Alzarok. But it says the completed unit was inexplicably lost during transport to the Agnan Desert. This part seems dubious. There are no updates to the report following that entry, so I'll need to go there and investigate. Whatever happened, we need to move faster than they do.
Так, мне надо пустыня. Сюда идти.
What are you doing here, Kasanax?
That is an unduly harsh reaction, Sharon. There is no need to be so hostile towards me. I know what you came here to find.
Не знаю, что я тут ищу. Уровень сезона повысился, охренеть. Дронами поддержки.
Teaming up with me is the surest way to achieve your revenge.
Давнишняя история. Ну-ка, что это за история, рассказывай.
But first, let me make this very clear. I have no intention of interfering with your mission. On the contrary, I wish to help. I believe you came here in search of a unit that the Vulgus lost in transit. It may have slipped your mind because our paths have crossed more frequently in recent times, but I am a counselor of the Council of Magisters. If I so wished, I could access all of HQ's communications records. Have you also forgotten that we designed the sieve links for the Descendants? Well, anyway, your findings piqued my interest, and the location also happened to be the Agna Desert. The Agna Desert. How could I forget this place? The Agna Desert was one of the regions we Magisters chose when we fled from the Vulgus, and I was one of those who fled here. I memorized much of the terrain of this land back then, in order to carry out our plans unseen by enemy eyes. The hideouts we used are still there. However, you will not be able to find them, even with your spatial tracking device. That is why I have personally come to help you. It would not hurt for us to work together. What do you say?
I have more than a few doubts. But it's not a good idea to antagonize Xanax right now. The smart thing to do would be to find out why he wants to help me.
Why don't you give me the benefit of the doubt? If we continue to waste time like this, the Vulgus might get to their mislaid unit first. Don't you agree?
I'll go alone, with you guiding me.
You have exhausted your body prosthetic. Your neural circuits are close to being overloaded. I can numb your pain receptors for now, if you wish, but...
No, I don't want that. I need to keep my neural activation levels high, and the pain keeps my senses sharp. Besides, if you numb my sense of pain, I won't be able to imagine the pain I'm going to inflict on those who made me what I am.
So very determined. As you wish. I will transmit the coordinates to your Asive channel. As you know, I am one of the Vulgus' key targets. This means I am not permitted to roam as freely as I would like, so I will be returning to Albion. You will find the information you seek at the coordinates.
Мне координаты выдала, я это где? Ну-ка, дай-ка мне-ка зафигарить. Ну да, не туда. Кто этого убил? И как мне туда попасть? Это как? Что-то новенькое. И как я туда попаду? Ладно, давай сначала сюда, потом это, потом как-то, я не знаю как, но будем думать. Блин, как клево, быстро садится. Их сбить нельзя. Так, запись разблокирована. И нам точка сюда. Чего? хрена ли? Я все четко сделал, не надо тля-ля валить. Что за... Так, как так-то? Что за... Ты же видишь, что я попал. Как? Блин, да у вас тут кто-то, я не знаю. Мне кажется, какой-то баг, блин. Потому что так не бывает. Как я вот это... Как я туда попаду? Да, хрен там лысого. Не дадут мне так пройти. Даже вот так вот, да? Кто-то где-то, кто-то напортачил. Ох уж эти гребаные разработчики. Так, здесь надо искать какую-то пещеру. Да-да. Вот она. Пещерка, оказывается, внизу. Блин, только жалко эти дешифраторы. Из этих корявых разработчиков, блин. Прочтите записи о проекте «Мародер» в журнале. Каком журнале «Мародер»?
The director of the Prowler project was... Xanax.
From your coordinates, I assume you must have located the information. Once you've composed yourself, return to me. I will tell you everything. Why I led you there. Why I allowed you to unearth that information.
Предикция в Альбионе. Альбион. Я эти шарики доставал долго, а они просто так вот взяли у меня, украли. Дешифраторы эти гребаные. Так, бесплатно даю. Беру. Беру, беру. Бесплатно я все возьму. Облики. Ну пусть будет так. Эй, да ладно, тут еще это откроется. Ну, допустим, допустим. А где что еще? Красная точка горит, а дальше-то ничего нет. Да блин, это я знаю, это мне не надо. Так, чё за путь усиления, это чё там? Применено. Что происходит? Так, а здесь почему у меня чип? Какой-то вонючка. Дробитель мне надо. Типа вот так, да? Как тут все, блин. Кнопки, конечно. Убожество. Так. Опять что-то дали. Модуль, да мне не надо модули ваши, но... Усиление инверсии, что это? Селективное. К урону, может, попаданий. Херня какая-то.
Commencing inversion energy amplification. Barnhart particles activated.
А, это железное сердце, это интересно, это интересно. Что здесь? Титул. Слабая парящая. Что за... О, умная ведьма, да. Так, поговорить.
Teaming up with me is the surest way to achieve
Руководитель
your revenge.
Ксенокс.
Do not glare at me with such murderous intent. I said I would tell you everything.
So quit stalling and tell me, why is your name on the Prowler project? You were the director? Why did you keep this from me all this time?
The Prowler project was one that I ran while I was with the Vulgus. Through it, I was able to make great progress with research into body prosthetic technology. I eventually succeeded in constructing the Prowler. But the Prowler I created killed elite members of Colon, and left you, their commander, in a terrible state. If you were in my place, could you have revealed this awful truth? Driven by guilt and a need to atone, I built you a state-of-the-art prosthetic body, using the expertise I gained from developing the Prowler. Once your body was ready, I applied the RK drive technology. Thankfully, it has kept you alive up to this point. This fact remains, even if you resent me for everything that you uncover. Do not be angry, Sharon. I never meant to deceive you.
How could you? Xanax, if you truly felt sorry, you should have helped me get my revenge sooner. You thought these prosthetic implants could atone for what you did to me and my men? Are you kidding me?
Of course not. Which is why I came to you for true redemption. Sharon, I will serve as bait to lure out the Prowler.
What?
As you know, the Magisters are high priority targets for the Vulgus, and I am at the very top of that elimination list. I am an authority on several body prosthetic technologies, including the Prowler project. As long as I live, the Legion of Immortality runs the risk of being fully analyzed. As soon as I am seen on the battlefield, the Vulgus legions will send every assassin unit they have at their disposal, including the Prowler, to eliminate me.
So you're willing to die for me now?
I am sorry, but no. I do not intend to surrender that easily. I have been working on a code that can control the body prosthetics of the Legion of Immortality. I'm at the stage where I can complete the code, if I have some key data and the source technology. If this control code can be used to neutralize the Prowler sent to assassinate me, you will have your revenge. I will have atoned, and humanity will have the technology to control the Legion of Immortality. Everyone will get what they want.
I don't need some stupid code to take down that bastard. I need to get started with the operation right away.
Calm yourself, Sharon. Do you truly think the Prowler has not received a single upgrade since I left? Assuredly not. Now that Eamon has integrated the Magister's technology, the Prowler will have become stronger, similar to you. If you rush out there without considering your options, you will only end up losing precious bait, namely me. If you truly wish to carry out your revenge, Sharon, help me. I have always offered you the most efficient course of action. Working with me is the surest way to have your vengeance.
I don't know if it's the most appropriate time to tell you, Sharon, but I've finished analyzing the data I received from number 17. It isn't something I want to discuss over the radio. Please come to the Research Institute.
И в институтик. Так, что тут? Это письмецо. Так, хорош меня гонять.
the special human child.
На
What do you
перепути.
need? The data that number 17 requested to be analyzed and the data that you accessed on the Prowler project revealed a significant discrepancy in what we know of the performance of the Prowler. The Vulgus units in your battle simulations were based on the estimated specs of the Prowler that attacked you. But this data shows that the Prowler's power and mobility have improved substantially since that time.
Before we get into that, Anais, let me ask you something. Did you know about any of this? Or did you already know about all of it?
I'm merely a member of the artisan class. I have no knowledge of the actions of the Council or the Counselors. Aside from that, humans already had RK drive technology when I joined, and research was already being done on body prosthetics. The technology was enabled by RK and, similarly, was recorded in internal files as being an ancestor technology. I had no idea.
I can't stomach the fact that my body was developed using the same technology as the bastard that made me like this.
The RK drive is nothing more than a tool. You are not the same as the Prowler. You are Sharon Julicia. You are human, a descendant, and the Colon Commander. Machines cannot develop, but humans can. Don't forget the days of pain you had to endure in order to grow.
But I can't beat the Prowler in my current state. I need to upgrade my body prosthetic to carry out my revenge. My body prosthetic is only a tool. I'm just upgrading a tool to make revenge possible.
Number 0. Casenex has sent a message regarding the Legion of Immortality's control device.
I'll be right there.
Так, теперь мне поговорить о 17-го ли... Ёлки-палки. Гоняют меня как девку за 3 копейки.
Please be as brief as possible. You're here. This is what Casenex has sent us. As you know, when the Magisters came over to the side of humanity, they tried to steal as much advanced material and technology as possible to take with them, but they were thwarted by the Vulgus who pursued them. So they created encrypted vaults and stored their materials and technology inside, then hid those vaults all over Ingress. As Casenex was one of those Magisters, he did the same. Casenex hid the core materials necessary for the development of the Legion of Immortality control device in an encrypted vault. He insisted that we retrieve them. The zone Casenex chose to hide them in is Hagios. Given the vastness of Hagios, the vault is not going to be easy to find.
There's nothing easy about this operation. Don't worry, we'll find it.
It's a shame that these encrypted vaults can only be opened by a Descendant. I'm sorry that I can't be of more help.
Don't sweat it. Encrypted vaults are classified. They're designed to be detected only within a sieve.
Understood. Please contact me immediately if you need any help.
Дали мне, значит, дешифраторы. Но, конечно же, я должен как-то это должен это сохранить, да? Агиос. И такой вон, да ладно. А где именно? Еще раз. Обнаружите кодовое хранилище в Агиусе. Нифига вы, конечно, блин, замечательные парни. Игра выходит на новый уровень. Найдите, говорит. Я помню. блин. Так, ладно. Ангиос. Так. Как там это делается? Нет. Нет. Снаряжение. Подожди. Как это делается? Что-то дзынькать, по-моему, должно. Как-то. Крутой мопед. Подожди, что-то я должен был нажимать, и там что-то должно отзываться как-то. Так вот чего? Не помню. Что-то как-то должно отзываться. Как? Ну блин. Так, где это я пометил? Чё такое? Чё не так? Чё, тебе высоко, что ли, прям? Надо чуть пониже. Чё не так-то, блин? Трындец вообще какие. Вообще, блин, нормально. Что за козлы? Это как? А почему я не попадаю? Что за бредятина? Как я не попадаю? Бля, разработчики что, издеваются, что ли? Какой-то прикол, что ли? Что за прикол?
You must have found what I stashed away. I will be so glad to have them back. I will be eagerly awaiting your return in Albion.
Что за бред, блин? Тут такое в играх, конечно, это жопа. Нахрен такое делать, если у вас не работает? Вроде обновления делали, а все равно какая-то хрень. Давай дальше разговаривать. Давайте с кем-нибудь, я не знаю. Хренится. Я бы пострелял маленько.
Teaming up with me is the surest way to achieve your revenge. Finally! Thank you for recovering these, Sharon. Now I can design the Legion of Immortality control code. All that's left to obtain is the Vulgus network source technology in order to disseminate the code. However, this will be a completely different level of difficulty compared with locating the encrypted vault. This technology is one of the most heavily guarded and classified pieces of information that the Vulgus have. The most likely place for this technology to be stored currently is the Fortress, the headquarters of the Vulgus. If an opening presents itself for us to infiltrate the Fortress, we can use it to acquire the source technology. It will not be easy, clearly. But for you to have your revenge on the Prowler, we need that technology.
Don't worry, we'll get it, one way or another. But you'd better be sure about this, Xanax. I've staked everything on getting revenge. There's no turning back from this now.
Ha! I have no intention of turning back either, Sharon. We will see this through to the end.
Давай, говорит, все продумаем. Ксеноксом. Линия обороны крепости. Крепость мы, да. Сейчас их размочим.
Good to meet you. I'm Xanax, a Magister affiliated with the Council, and the one responsible for developing the Arcade Drive. Humans destroyed an Iron Heart. I cannot believe my eyes. I really cannot believe it. How could they manage this? Do they know what they have done? The fate of the Magisters.
HQ and the Descendants did what they had to do. What was best? Alpha made the decision to protect Albion and Ingress. I know that the Magisters have different opinions when it comes to the Ironhearts. But don't we have something more important to do right now, Xanax? Now would be a good time to recover the source technology from inside the fortress. It's time for you to play your part.
Yes, you are right. As a Magister, I must play my part for the future of my species. I will tell you where the technology is likely to be stored. Search there and bring me what we need.
The location seems to be underground.
Judging by the look of the base, they were likely trying to smuggle the classified data out of the fortress in safety. If this is the case, you should check the underground air raid shelter. It may be more dangerous than the areas above ground.
Найдите, говорят. Секретную базу. Секретные данные. Подожди, здесь входа нет? Да, поехали наверх. Так, где-то в подвале, да?
I was not wrong. They were in a hurry and did not manage to split the technical data as much as they wanted. It is likely that they intended to transport the other half of the data through the underground evacuation tunnel. I have traced the location where the data you acquired was stored. It appears to be not far from the heart of the fortress. The data that they sent the furthest away was what you have just acquired, so the remainder should be somewhere near the heart. Investigate the evacuation and data storage facilities around the heart of the fortress. Once we locate the other half of the data, it is only a matter of time before you and I both achieve our goals.
Почему они не показываются? Почему я должен указывать точки эти? Что за хрень? Так, ну-ка давай сюда. Да встань ты. Хорошо есть такой мотоцикл. Я бы сейчас еще год ездил, бегал. Так, а как сюда попасть?
Xanax, I have the remaining technical data. I'll join you at your location.
Excellent news. I'll be waiting for you at the Aurora Forest Forward base.
Где ты меня ждешь? Я быстро лечу.
I have no intention of getting in your way. All right. Add the remaining data here. Perfect. I can now complete the Legion of Immortality control code. But Sharon, there is something I must ask you. Are you truly ready for this? As you said, there is no turning back. No one can stop the motion of the cogs once they start to turn.
I've been waiting for this moment. I'm ready.
Very well. Then I will see you back in Albion. I need time to integrate the technology you have secured and to prepare for the final act.
Так, теперь что мы делаем? Блин, да Ксенокс, ты задолбал уже. Поговори, поговори. Ты, я не знаю. Нахрен вы такую хрень придумали? Хотите говорить? Могли бы как-то с битвами какими-то решать. Ну ладно, уровень растет. Правда, не тот, но хоть какой-то.
Good to meet you. I'm Kusenax, a Magister affiliated with the Council, and the one responsible for developing the Arche Drive. I have finally completed the Legion of Immortality control code. This will protect me when I act as bait to lure out the Prowler, and as it will be unable to resist, you will destroy it. How long have I had to wait for this? But now the rewards are within reach. I will make this all worth it, Sharon.
Everything's going according to plan? You know I've been waiting for this moment. I've prepared an escape route for you after you do your bit as bait. If something goes wrong, you'll also be in danger.
Do you think I do not know that I could die if this plan fails? My life depends on you also playing your part. Listen carefully. To be effective, the Legion of Immortality control code must be uploaded at a terminal linked to the Vulgus network. The best place to install the code is the Unknown Laboratory, located in the Sterile Land. It is the central hub of the Vulgus network, which means we can disseminate the control code throughout the network. But this also means the Prowler will easily register my signal. You'll need to infiltrate the location quickly and upload the control code before the Prowler takes me out of play.
Are you sure the Prowler will show up? There are just too many variables, even if you are their priority target.
Trust me, Sharon. The Prowler will be there. I guarantee it. Just focus on the infiltration. Even without the Prowler, the Unknown Laboratory is heavily guarded. It will not be an easy fight. Let me know when you are ready.
The time has finally come for you to take revenge. I will remain on standby near the Sterile Land just in case. Good luck, Number 0.
Thank you, Number 17. I'll return with news of my success. Over.
Teaming up with me is the surest way to achieve your revenge.
Начать операцию больше нет, да? Ждем. 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 Еще раз ждем. Еще ждем. И полетели. Полетели, давай. Ну, давай, отлично.
Number 0, please be careful. We have identified self-destruct units that exceed the standard power output that we calculated.
О, наконец-то. Битва.
Use active camouflage to conceal yourself and avoid engagement. Even using our most conservative estimates, the units are too powerful. Suit, I guess.
Oh, looks like they've changed their anti-infiltration tactics. Thanks for the info, number 17.
Sharon, do you really believe we can make it to the network hub?
Of course we can. I've infiltrated this place many times. Don't worry about me, worry about yourself.
Ой,
If our target shows up before the control code is uploaded, you know what
Да, блин.
happens next, right?
чего?
We really are approaching the end. I am counting on you, Sharon.
You won't find me.
Подожди. А как пригнуться-то, алло? Или чё? Ну ладно. Мне казалось, раньше они скользили как-то.
Number 0. I picked up a brief response of a unit with Kuiper material of the same type as yours. There is a high probability...
So it does show. And sooner than expected. I better hurry and upload the code.
Something's not right.
Damn it.
The Prowler responded too quickly, didn't it? It can't just be targeting the Magister.
I guess Xanax must be a very valuable target to them. He's excellent bait.
Huh. I suppose we will find out soon enough.
Xanax will be arriving at the Vulgus network hub shortly. I need to know what to do after the control code is uploaded.
As soon as the code has finished uploading, all Legion of Immortality units in this facility will be under my control. However, high-ranking Prowler-type units have built-in protections against technological warfare. It will take some time for the code to upload. The Prowler will probably attempt to escape.
And that's my window to take it down. Got it.
Так, ну допустим. Блин. Давай ты. Да блин. Я же вы бесите мне, застревайте в углах.
What was that? My body won't move.
Sharon, what's going on? Your receive signal is getting weaker. Sharon!
The Legion of Immortality control code has been activated. It is time to retreat.
Xanax!
I told you, didn't I? You and the Prowler share the same technological lineage. This means you must also respond to the control code.
Why? Why me?
The ultimate goal of the Prowler project was to turn RK users into cyborgs. My predecessors left no safeguards in place when they awakened the inheritance of the descendants in humanity. As if they had forgotten how they were treated after giving Corell and the Vulgus ultimate power. I did not want them to be
Блин, я же не знал, что надо стоять.
Powerful puppets follow our orders, gather information, and take over leadership in times of emergency. And you were the perfect test subject, Sharon Julicia. After the time spent having my imperfect prowler attack descendant candidates and then implant the archetypes to their bodies, I was able to create you at last. In a few moments, you will become a puppet that responds to my commands. Stay on your guard and be patient.
Oh, damn you, Xanax! I'll kill you! It's the last thing I do.
I will.
В глаза. Блин, ну долго.
Load. That's last one.
Блин, ну патроны кончаются, вы чё?
He said the Prowler type units have built-in protections against technological warfare. If I stop the activation of the control code now, I might still have a chance. I need to find the nearest Vulgus terminal.
И куда мне? Все-таки надо было сюда, да? Блин, что они тут натворили? Я не понял, где? Это что так медленно?
Well, no matter. With the control code, I will be able to manipulate future descendants as soon as they receive body prosthetic implants. Prowler, this is your final. Sharon. These fools are in blood.
Галс прет.
Just as you were the day you removed her limbs.
Эй, ты чё, я же схватился, блин, чё за хрень, вы чё?
How does it feel to face your old enemy, Sharon? Just as before, I still have you in the palm of my hand. Prowler, subdue Sharon by the time I arrive. She will soon become the real you. So do not kill her.
Так, чё попадаете по мне, а? Что за дичь? отвалите.
How did this happen? It does not matter. The control code has already been activated. Victory is mine.
Так, и что дальше?
Not yet. Not here, no. Snap out of it. Not until the pain did this to me. Pain.
It seems the control code has finally been activated. Yes, it has been a long time indeed. Get up, Sharon. Or should I call you Prowler now? Do you know how much time and effort it took to create you? No one will ever know. And that is most important, because going forward, you will be taking orders from someone that no one else will ever know about. Alpha has gone too far. Humanity needs to be controlled. Prowler. Eliminate Alpha and his staff and take over HQ. We are going to be busy, you and I. We'll lead humanity and take control of the Iron Hearts. Yes, with the next Iron Heart. You, what have you done?
Pain. If I focus on its prickly, throbbing ache, it reminds me that I'm not a powerful killing machine, but only a weak human being.
Damnation!
But that still has its advantages. Humans cannot be controlled by some code.
Damn it! My technology was fail-proof! My technology!
It's over.
Охренеть, я такого не ожидал.
Sharon, I can imagine that you're not likely happy to see me right now, but could you allow me a moment?
Sure. I have a lot of questions for you too, Anais. I'll be right there.
Now what do you want? Go on, I'm waiting.
Чё творят?
I have been informed of what happened, in full. I'm truly sorry about how everything turned out. I want you to know that this wasn't the collective will or the intention of every Magister, including myself. Xenix acted alone in this matter. On behalf of the Magisters, I apologize. We never planned to use you in this way.
An apology isn't necessary, because I was able to learn the truth. And thanks to you, I remembered something I'd long forgotten. The reason I could withstand the Legion of Immortality control code, even though I was built with the same technology as the Prowler, wasn't because of my body prosthetic or my RK. It was because of my human resolve. I realized that in every moment and every situation, it isn't my mechanical body that enables me to overcome a crisis. It is my own humanity and my will. That being said, it doesn't make the betrayal by the Magisters, no, by Xenax, any less painful. If you and the rest of the Magisters are truly sorry, if you genuinely mean it, then you can proceed with the ultimate project for me, Anais. I have 2 conditions. 1, it must be a body prosthetic that doesn't need to be maintained by the Magisters. I need a body that I can look after myself, just as a human takes care of their own body. 2, I must be able to feel pain. Complete the Ultimate Descendant project under those 2 conditions, and I'll accept your apology as being sincere.
Pain? I thought you asked me to block your ability to feel pain once your revenge was complete.
I did, back then. But I've changed my mind. Pain reminds me that I am human. I want to keep that feeling.
Huh. Yes, I see what you mean. It won't be easy, but it will be done. That's a promise.
Good. I look forward to hearing more.
It's all over. I thought I'd feel a sense of release when I reached the end of my revenge journey, but I don't feel that at all. I feel the opposite. I don't have a goal to work toward anymore. I worked toward getting stronger so I could carry out my revenge. I endured it all solely for revenge. But I need to remember that this is only natural too. People lose their way all the time. You forget what life means and you have to work hard to find it again. It's painful, but it's proof that you're alive. Sadness, pain, and suffering, they're all part of life. This is just the end of the story of Sharon Julicia, who lived for revenge. Now I can start writing the story of Sharon Julicia, who lived in search of another purpose. I'll gladly face whatever ordeals come my way. My story will never end.
Так. Теперь еще что-то будет добавляться, да? Ладно, Шерен кончилась. Продолжается. Вот эта хрень, по-моему, была желтенькая, да. Дрейфующее судно. Обычная сложность, да. По-моему, так, да? Ну-ка. Да. Ну, давай открытую. Попробуем. Может быть, и людишки помогут. Какая немутная энергия. Мутная. Какая мутная энергия. Так, песики. Килан какой-то. Че песики? Песики и килан. Слушай, все время более 2 минут. Чего? Откройте ключом контейнер. У меня нет ключа, наверное.
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
Уже с собаками бегают, а? Ты посмотри на них. Какие они. Нехорошие.
Lord Carell, this is the report you asked for of Amy's red armor and the anti-void shield. It is, as Amy promised, a useful addition to our arsenal. It is unaffected by void energy at any depth with abyss. It is the same for the anti-void shield. We had an 87.32% reduction in scout losses. If I may, if this is a
Прелесть какая.
I suspect
Иди собирай.
just give me the order, Carell. For the sake of your legion, I shall force Ava to relinquish the technologies he's hiding. Enough. Ava is on the mark.
Не понял, я куда попал?
Focus on all orders. I want results as soon as possible. I shall find what you desire, Lord Carell. Even if it costs me my life.
Стой! На PlayStation один такой же на... Блин, нафига ты переключаешься? Так, черт, не туда. Блин, не совсем понятно, куда им бежать.
I have an order for the lesser commanders. The implementation of the dread armor and the anti-void shield are goals you reach. The operation duration has been extended by 13 times, and losses reduced by 87.32%. These results will satisfy lesser needs by your own class. All that remains is collection of the data scattered throughout the ship. According to him, the encrypted location information on the sealed iron heart left by the modern ancestors can be found here. You understand? The glorious moment for Master Corell and Kripoff finally approaches. It has been a century since Master Corell embarked on this task. Sacrifice your lives so that we may acquire all that we need. You are dismissed.
Куда стреляют, я не понимаю. У него иммунитет.
An enemy container has been revealed. Please verify the data.
Ну и ладно. Че, давай песика. Конечно, овчарку всегда дадут. И исследовать овчарку — это, наверное, еще где-то дня два. Стопудово. Как пить дать. 100%. Все заберу. Не надо, надо все. Мне надо все. Тут получить предметы из снаряжения. Место нет, избавиться не нужно. Снаряжение пройти еще раз. Что это? Ракетница. Ну давай смотри, что тут у меня. Подожди, это что? 393. Грозовая клетка. Их же можно вкачивать как-то там. Так, ладно. Я нажимаю пробел. Че ты тупишь? А вот эти вот за чё ты эти не уничтожаешь? 45-е. Без 43 еще. — 42-е, эти, блин, чё оставляет? Кому? Фига себе. Фига себе. Так, подожди, надо исследовать и...
If it's new research, I'm listening.
собаку можно, давай. Ну, как я говорил, да, почти год. Всего через год можно забрать. Открывайте хранилище материала во время эмиссии на дрейфующем судне. Так, пошли потомок Карела этого. Потомок Карела. Получите последнюю информацию от Альфа в командном бункере. Погнали. Кингстон. Вот это. Пошли туда. Там еще как... ну, по-моему, все закончилось, да? Так, где этот?
Descendant, can you hear me? Sorry about the unexpected detour to Kingston. Ajax and Glade's team is pinned down and needs Descendant reinforcements. You're the closest support unit I can send. They say they rescued someone from an RK receptor who appears to be a Descendant. Nell is going to question this unidentified individual. It'll be a confusing and difficult situation for everyone. But I'm most concerned about Glay. I'm sure you must have heard. Daya has been fighting for the Vulgus. And it's not just Daya. The Vulgus scum have been using those RK receptors to create their own descendants. Descendants against descendants. I thought Jeremy would be the last one. I'm going to evaluate all of the intel we've gathered and consider our next move. Then I'll hand it over to you. Help Nell keep a close eye on our unidentified individual to make sure they've not been brainwashed by the Vulgus.
We're going to begin interrogation of the unidentified descendant. You can release their restraints, but if they show any signs of suspicious behavior, please subdue them immediately. We don't have much time, so I will get straight to the point. Are you a Vulgus?
Vulgus? Do you refer to those demons? Blasphemy. My name is Serena Antonietta. I'm a proud survivor and a righteous descendant of mankind. Now I ask, who may you be? An exorcist knight of Kingston? A Hagios crusader? No. You bear no armor. Then, are you one of the sons of Vespers?
What on earth are you talking about? This is no time for games.
Nell, wait. I know that name. I came across it in an extremely old archive. Serena Antonietta was a knight registered as a descendant during the apocalypse. She was one of the very first descendants.
One of the early generation descendants? That's unbelievable.
I do not know to whom you speak. But if you can send word to the Albion Fortress Monastery, you will find someone there who can vouch for my identity. You must have heard of Descendant Rayleigh, yes? He is my brother in arms. No, not only a brother in arms. Someone I can share my heart with. Oh, no matter. You can ask any of the descendants, including Rayleigh.
There's no doubt in her eyes. She doesn't seem to be lying. How is this possible? Serena Antonietta, assuming that you are not a Vulgus, I will be honest with you. First Descendant Rayleigh died during the apocalypse. Your memories seem to be fixed to that time.
Rayleigh is dead.
This must be very confusing for you. But if you can remember anything at all, please share it with us.
We were on an expedition to the land of annihilation.
The Land of Annihilation. Yes. That was the name for Sigma Sector back then.
That is where the calamities began. And where the demons emerged. We thought reclaiming the Land of Annihilation would end the nightmare. However, our crusade failed. We were outnumbered, and the storm of death swept over us.
What happened after that?
I have no memory of anything further. Only that it was cold and dark. Not else.
That must be when they first imprisoned the Arche wielders in the receptors. My goodness. Serena, while I'm not fully convinced, for the moment I will take you at your word that you are who you claim to be. We will conduct a thorough investigation in Albion. Please remain here. I will send a request to HQ for permission for you to enter Albion.
They are all dead? But why am I...
Descendant, please check on Glay while I obtain access permission for Serena. Glay may require first aid. Please see to it.
Я вам чё, на побегушках, что ли? Все у всех расспрашивать там.
Ah, there you are. Sorry for all the trouble. Glay's in bad shape. She's been having trouble breathing and showing symptoms of Arche overload. But
My mind is clearer than ever. Daya's alive. You all saw her, right? Daya is alive. That's enough for now. It's all I could have wished for. I know you all thought she was dead. And so did I. I only wanted to find something of her, so that I could finally bury her. A bone, or even a lock of hair would have been enough. But we all saw her alive, didn't we? I couldn't ask for anything more as a mother right now. I'm just so happy. I can't help it.
Glay.
Daya, I've missed you so much. My darling daughter.
You deserve more, Glay. Now that you know she's alive, it's time you held her again. I'll stand with you until the end, Glay.
I never thought I'd say this, but thank you, Ajax.
All done. Serena's DNA has been registered on the Arche transfer pad.
All units, report to HQ on your return to Albion. Now, I'll send a transport for you.
Arche transfer. What?
Говорит, блин, да вы. Туда-сюда, туда-сюда. Так, ты альфа? Нет, ты синяк. Мне нужна альфа.
There isn't much time. We have to hurry. Damn it. Oh, I didn't realize you'd returned. My brain is fried trying to wrap my head around this operation. Give me a minute. First of all, based on the information we have so far, we assume that Sigma Sector is a strategic location which is a top priority for the Vulgus. They didn't retreat there just because they needed a place to hide after losing the fortress.
Sigma Sector is a much older and far more important garrison than we realized. The Vulgus have been holding RK wielders prisoner there, and turning them into Vulgus versions of Descendants. Since even early Descendants like Serena are trapped in the receptors, it seems Corell's plan was already in motion even as far back as her time. We need to find out what that plan is. Going forward, instead of localized reconnaissance, we'll focus operations on the RK receptors, Vulgus Descendants, and the ones we've codenamed Oblivions. We need to know what the Vulgus were doing with the RK wielders, how they awakened RK abilities, anything and everything. We're sending all Descendants to Sigma Sector, except for those defending Albion or on standby for intercept battles. Oh, and someone get Serena in a sieve terminal to help her acclimate to the present day. She must be completely overwhelmed. She was sealed in a receptor for 100 years. 100 years. Serena's cooperation is essential for this operation. We need to understand how she broke out of her receptor and resisted being controlled by the Vulgus. This will be crucial in dealing with the Oblivions. I want to resolve this as soon as possible.
Alpha, wouldn't Kyle be the best person to teach Serena how to use an Asif terminal? He makes it so easy to understand.
Now, this is how you click, Luna. Well, the lady might freak out if she sees you. So I guess I should go.
What? Your magnetic tin can suit will scare her more. Wanna bet?
Что там надо поговорить с советницей Сиреной в Альбионе? Подожди, где Сирена? Советницу я вижу.
No. Wait. What is this? Is it real?
Hello, Serena. I am Guide, an RK genetic recognition interface.
Genetic What?
It is understandable that you are confused. For you, time has only just started again. During your stay here, I will teach you, gradually, about you and our mission. Ah, Descendant. Thank you for the Asif terminal. It will be a great help for Serena to understand this era. In the meantime, I should analyze the data I need while synchronizing with Serena. Serena's RK is special. It allowed her to break free of the Vulgus control and return to mankind.
How fascinating. A spirit. But it does not appear to be a ghost.
It may take a little longer to synchronize with Serena, but please, do not worry. Focus on the mission in Sigma Sector. The success of the operation is important, but most of all, I hope we can rescue Glay's daughter. We will need to analyze Serena's RK to achieve that. Leave this to me, Descendant. Serena, I am not a spirit. Do you understand? I am an RK genetic recognition interface. Descendants who are linked to me can communicate with me wherever RK is present. I have many features that can assist you. You can use me to learn about the time that has passed.
Oh, I see. What do I press to make it work? Here.
This may take longer than I thought. This is a new experience for me as well. It seems we will both require a little luck, Descendant. You need to learn more about the RK receptors and the Oblivions.
И Пепперити снял, блин. Вот эти разговоры когда-нибудь закончатся, вот эта глупость, которую они придумали.
This is an important operation, so listen carefully. Descendant, I have compiled information on the test subjects and Oblivions who have been transferred to Albion. Not everyone who was trapped in the RK receptors are Descendant level. They have RK, but not at a level that can be weaponized. I was worried that the Vulgus could mass-produce Oblivions, but it seems that awakening RK is just as difficult for them as it was for us. The problem is that for the people who were trapped in the receptors, and the Descendants who were turned into Oblivions, their DNA cannot be repaired because of the fusion with Vulgus cells. The Medical Corps are doing everything they can, but they're struggling to sustain even basic life functions of patients separated from the receptors. All we can do is identify who these patients were, and allow them to pass on among other members of humankind. I'm very worried about Glay. She finally found Daya, and now this has happened. I'm not even sure we can capture Daya alive. The data we have shows that Daya currently has the highest level of RK among the Oblivions. She's so powerful that it may be best if you avoid engaging her on the battlefield. Glay will be very disheartened if she finds out, so we should keep this secret for the time being. Wait. Tactical Transport 7. You are not authorized to activate your engines. What are you doing? Transport 7, please respond. Oh no. Descendant, I need you to find out what is happening.
I'm sorry, but I already knew that it would be difficult to repair Daya's DNA. But surely you must have also realized that I have no intention of giving up.
Captain, wait!
Так, значит, улетела кто-то там. А, нет, не улетела, Глэй стоит здесь.
Jin, are you going to try and stop me again? You know it's no use. I'm not giving up on Daya. No matter how futile it seems, I'm going after her.
I know! That's why I need you to listen. Transport 7 is a new model with an autopilot capability. When we rescued Serena, HQ set its landing site to Kingston. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you fly this thing out, they'll stop you. I'll show you where the autoplanes are, the ones that don't have autopilot. Captain Harris wanted me to tell you that she's sorry. And I'm sorry too. I won't give up this time, no matter what happens. I'll find a way to restore Daya and the other Oblivions. And I'm not just saying that. There's something I discovered while analyzing the members of my squad who were transformed into Vulgus. If it works, we can completely separate...
Wait. Serena, Glay should be headed your way. Please stop her.
Так, сейчас еще и с Сирену поговорить.
It is a pleasure to meet you.
Алло?
What happened with Glay? Did you detain her?
I did not. In truth, I had no desire to stop her.
Huh?
They say that when a parent loses their child, time stops for them. It appears I was not the only one here who was frozen in time. We are finally able to move through time again, Glay and I. None shall prevent our passage. But if you have the means to prevent it, why not instead arm me to aid it with this modern technology, as you call it?
What do you mean?
You all know that I broke free from Receptor under my own will. As I am still alive and well, my RK must contain some kind of unique element. If we can harness this possible advantage, Restoring the Oblivions may not be the impossible task we believe it to be. To do so, I must be able to use my RK again. Please grant me the permission to unlock its secrets, HQ.
But that...
Request granted, Serena. Ordnance, check the equipment records for the early generation descendants. There should be something in there about the weapon that Serena used. I'll ask Anais to activate the prime hands. Serena's RK will need to be adjusted to link with modern technology.
Alpha...
Nell, this entire operation was initiated based on little more than the trust I put in your theory. I think we can put rational judgment aside for now and trust in the potential of our descendants. Serena, acclimatize yourself to our modern world as quickly as you can, and pursue Glay. The rest of you will move in the opposite direction and search for Dia and the Oblivions. If we're going to reclaim Sigma Sector, we won't be able to avoid engaging the Oblivions, in which case we might as well face them head-on. You're all ready for that, correct?
Leave it with me, sir.
Understood. All units, prepare for deployment.
HQ, I feel confident. I am confident. However, how does one fly this tactical transport? This contraption still confuses. Is this what I press for takeoff?
That was the emergency ejection button, ma'am.
Don't worry, Serena. Another descendant will pilot the transport.
I'd take you there myself if I could. Good luck to you all.
Полетели. Что там обычный? Что надо? Давай с подбором игроков. Чё бы нет. Так, завершен. Хорошо, хорошо, хорошо. Ой, PlayStation, Xbox, да ну на.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Газ золотого что-то выпадает. Это ядра. Можно я просто пособираю пока? Господи, и так много всего. А у меня пусть будет. Понятно, короче. Что ни хрена не понятно, но это
We're
прикольно.
detecting RK life signs inside a Vulgus structure.
Так, подождите, куда они? Они куда делись? куда-то убежали уже. Ну ладно, 39-й уже хорошо. Сейчас мы ее качнем. Интересно, что писик делает? Сколько всего интересного.
Master Corral's descendant. I will do his bidding. I will serve Lipoth.
Так, вы куда убежали? У него иммунитет какой-то. Представляете?
Extraction from Operation Zone initiated. Good work, Descendant.
Какая прелесть. И куча всего накидали. Какая прелесть, а? Как я хорошо быстро прохожу.
Daya! Mom's here! Please, please wake up from this!
Daya, Elias, Master Corral's descendant. I will do his bidding. I will serve Kliphoth.
Daya! Oh no. A huge mass of RK signatures are converging on a single location. The Oblivion troops are gathering.
Our strategy is working, but if we help Glay now, it'll collapse. Damn it.
I will go. Nay, I must go.
If we combine Serena's RK and my treatment, we can save anyone. Daya or any of the Oblivions. I found a way.
Daya! Mom's here! Please, please wake up from this!
Daya, Elias, Master Corral's descendant. I will do his bidding. I will serve Kliphoth.
Daya! Oh no. A huge mass of RK signatures are converging on a single location. The Oblivion troops are gathering.
Our strategy is working, but if we help Glay now, it'll collapse. Damn it.
Что, раз повторяется?
I will go. Nay, I must go.
If we combine Serena's RK and my treatment, we can save anyone. Daya or any of the Oblivions. I found a way.
Так, Что надо? Помогите Сирене подготовиться. Пойдем. Подготовиться — это поговорить, что ли? Ну давай, подготавливайся.
Descendant, I have completed analysis of Serena's arcade. Serena's arcade has radiation-like properties that allows it to penetrate matter. But it doesn't affect cells which have been affected by arcade. This is why Serena was able to neutralize the Vulgus brainwashing device, and her body was able to eliminate the Vulgus cells that had spread throughout it.
My treatment uses spiral catalysts to separate fused human DNA from Vulgus cells. Spiral catalysts are used to enhance the arcade of descendants, but they can also be used for more generic gene therapy. Problem is, this hasn't been clinically tested. The main issue we found was Vulgus cell mutations that occurred during the separation process. But these can be burned off through radiation. If we use Serena's arcade, we have a good chance of success.
Spiral catalysts. DNA. Radiation. All of these words strike fear within me.
Think of it this way. Your abilities and my treatment combined can save Daya. But we only have one chance, because this is the last of the spiral catalyst made from the DNA of the Oblivions. Captain Glade took another with her, but she won't be able to help us now.
Descendant, we also need your help. Please lead the operation with Serena. Please. Give humanity hope, Descendant.
Конечно, блин, все слинели. И я тоже, наверное, да? Полетел. По спасению Ди. Да. Так, я ждал. Ждал. И вот тут вот я полетел. Да? Давай. На взлет. Шупер. Просто шупер. Так, в одну харю. Ладно.
Troop drop-off is complete. Transport is en route to standby position. Multiple Vulgus signals detected on the ground. Stay sharp.
Once our enemies secure their front lines, they will be nigh impossible to break. Our crusade 100 years ago. Evidence in that.
Блин, сколько у вас тут? Чё так мощно так? Скорее всего, надо, да, вот так вот сделать. Я пытался перестрелять, ага, хрена лысого пристрелил бы. Так, надо собрать хотя бы чего-нибудь. Уничтожить. Ладно. Что мы можем? становитесь покучнее. Так, что там дальше у нас? Бежим дальше, да? Где стрелок? Что там отброс? Где там? А, вот он, элита. Все правильно, я не интересен стал.
We must disperse our foes before they attack us. High-density RK energy signal detected. Approaching at high speed. The Oblivion Commander. We think it's Daya. Serena, what happened?
The enemy hit me with a giant weapon. My catalyst damaged. Curse it!
Abort operation. All units retreat to the transport. Don't give up. I still have my spiral catalyst. Play! Sorry, I was taking cover. I always was strong, even as a child.
You live. This is our fighting chance. My RK has been
Я
weakened
еще
by his
один.
attacks.
That can't be helped.
Спрятался, падла где-то.
Descendant, take charge of the battle in place of Serena and Glay. When Daya has been, you two have to administer the treatment. Until that time, you have to keep going.
Roger that.
Let it be so each.
Что, уже не берешь, что ли? Не понял. Это сюрприз. Это я наколотил. Плотничком.
Master Corral's descendant. Bidding.
Это что сейчас было?
Glay, prepare yourself. When Daya finds that shall be your opportunity. Daya. Hold on.
Охренеть, что творят? Эй, вы что творите? Нет. Ай. Психованные.
I've injected the spiral catalyst.
Hold her with all of your strength. I shall begin.
Be careful. Her heart rate is dropping. The cells are dying off too quickly. Stay with me. We're so close. It's okay. Mom is here.
Так, ну отлично, сегодня хотя бы спасли хоть кого-то. Нашли. Уже плюсик. Прокачали Шарен и спасли.
The success of this operation will lead us to victory. You've all done an incredible job. I've received reports on the operation from every front. The Vulgus forces are in disarray. With one final push, reclaiming Sigma Sector will be well within our reach. The most heartening news is that we have successfully rescued Glay's daughter, Daya Elias. Daya is currently receiving intensive treatment in a Medical Corps medical pod. She hasn't regained consciousness yet, but the Vulgus contamination and brainwashing effects are nearly gone. As your commander, I'm truly delighted to see such results in the midst of this callous war. It gives me hope that we can save the other Oblivions as well. However, we can't relax just yet. As you all likely know, we have secured only a very small part of Sigma Sector. We have identified a huge receptor which is visible on the sector's horizon. Frankly, I don't like the look of it. If a Vulgus descendant emerged from a human-sized receptor, then what could possibly come out of a receptor that size? I'm sure you can imagine. In order to investigate this, we have no choice but to venture further into Sigma Sector. It's likely that Karel is there too. The void depth increases as you move deeper into the sector. So much so that even descendants from the Hound unit can't endure it. However, if we continue to investigate Sigma Sector, we'll be able to further advance our void shielding technology. And not only this, we may achieve something even greater. Bringing peace to Ingress was beyond even the ancestors. But we may be able to do it in this generation. Let's all keep pushing. Just a little harder. Once the operation for further investigation has been confirmed, I'll announce it through Hound. That is all.
Who wants to go see Daya?
Are you a friend of Daya's? She's still in a critical condition, you know?
But Daya is my friend!
Oh, right. I'm surprised you're a friend of hers. But no means no. Family only. No other visitors.
We're all part of one big family called humankind, Eugen.
Come on, what's wrong with everyone? I said no visitors.
It's okay, Jin. Let them in. Daya would want to see them.
Че надо, 17-й? О, чуть-чуть осталось. Ну ладно. Чё, Арха, еще Сигму не... О, оказывается, что у меня тут впереди? Оказывается, есть что поиграть. Вот эти значки горят. О, значит, еще много. Это хорошо. Проведаем мы Даю уже на следующий стримак. А пока мы попрощаемся. Всем удачи и пока.